Kaylin here with My Fair Daily. So today I am doing this look that I have on right here. It was actually inspired by a photo shoot I did yesterday of a model. She wanted this really sexy, grungy, dirty, wet kind of look, and I really loved how it turned out on her, so I wanted to recreate it for you guys and show you kind of the steps that I took to create it on her. Again, it's going to look a little bit different on me. She did have a total different eye shape than I did. She had these like beautiful, like holy shit doll, baby doll, like beautiful eyes. They were like the perfect eyes for this look. They just really like made her eyes pop and look humongous. So I tried to recreate that as well, staying inside this kind of a circle shape. I did not create a wing. I did not really go outside of this area. I tried to stay in this circle range, creating that very wide-eyed, baby doll, doe-eyed look. Now I caution you guys, this is not an everyday wear kind of look unless you're working at a haunted house or a nightclub or something. If that's your job, then wear this all day long. Wear it, you know, everywhere. But personally myself, I would never wear this as just an everyday kind of look to work. I do think it's a little heavy for that, but it was perfect for the photo shoot yesterday. It is perfect for a night out. If you're going for a very grungy, you know, sexy look for prom or something, this would be perfect as well. And then these lips, I am in love with these lips right now. I am in love with them. I cannot stop using this lipstick lately. I've been using the Bare Minerals Speak Your Mind. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lipstick. This is just, oh my god, the most beautiful pink color ever, and it just looks so amazing. So I do have that on today, but I'm not going to go into extreme detail. This is why you guys are going to be watching this tutorial. So without further ado, guys, if you want to see how I how I created this look, and so you can recreate it yourselves, just keep watching. Okay guys, so I decided to start out this tutorial in a little bit different fashion. I am barefaced completely, a little naked, a little scary. I'm going to go ahead and use the Glam Globe mask. I'm using just the Youth Mud? Yeah, I'm using the Youth Mud mask. And trust me, my skin has been needing a little bit of help lately. I'm also going to be using the Ole Henriksen The Truth Serum Collagen Booster with Vitamin C Complex. This is just a daytime, I guess, serum that I've been using lately. I've really been enjoying. Not sure if I'm going to get a full-size version, but I do like it. And for moisturizer, I'm using the Bliss Triple Oxygen Plus C Energizing Cream. I don't even know how I feel about this moisturizer yet. It's okay. It served its purpose for today. I am out of my regular moisturizers, so I'm trying to use up the sample sizes that I have right now. Anyone that's been watching my videos lately knows how much I love this foundation. It is the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Fluid or Flawless Fluid Foundation in the shade Shell. The shade. If I could talk, I am totally tongue-tied right now. But anyways, I love this foundation. I absolutely am just enamored by it. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it onto my face, just in little areas, and then I'm going to be going ahead in with my beauty blender and blending it all out. You can really get as thin or as thick coverage with this foundation as you want to, and that's why I love it as much as I do. And plus the shade really matches my skin well. Going in with my Tarte, this is the Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Concealer. I'm going to go ahead and cover up all my blemish areas. I do not use this concealer underneath the eyes. It's just a little too thick for me under there. And I think that this does a wonderful job at covering up blemishes. And as you can tell, I have quite a lot to cover up recently. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this onto my problem areas, and then I'm going to blend in with my finger. I've noticed that this is kind of the best way for me to blend out this concealer. Personally, I think it just blends the best this way. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows off camera using the Anastasia Dip Pomade in the shade Chocolate. And voila! Here are some actual lashes now, and not the sorry excuse for them that I normally have. For my eyeshadow base, I am going to be using my MAC Paint Pot and Paint Release. It's my favorite one to use right now. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over my eye, onto my eyelid and my brow bone, and even into the inner corner of my eye. You can also apply onto the bottom, or I should say the lower lash line of your eye as well. I just noticed with me for this one specifically, I think it just, I don't know, it does not react very well with foundation. So if you're going to do that technique, I highly recommend doing your foundation last then. Next is one of the main stars of this show. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick Eye Color in the shade Smoke. As you can see, it's just a really pretty kind of a pearlized black formula. I'm going to go ahead and apply this over the eyelid base I already put down, just a little bit right there in the center, and I'm going to be blending it out with my finger, just creating that nice, I guess, first layer or first kind of base color for the smoky eye look. This is what I used on my model, and again, it just helps all the kind of other shadows that I'm going to be using in this look kind of adhere and stick to it. Now that first layer is done, let's move on to the crease. I'm going to be using the Naked Basics palette for this. I'm going to be going into this shade here called Faint. This is just a nice brown transition shade that I like to use for a little bit more smokier eye effects. And using a fluffier crease brush, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this in the crease area, going back and forth in windshield wiper motions to blend that black shadow, or that black kind of a creamier shadow, into my crease area with that brown. Creates a nice transition between the two colors, makes it look like you have a little bit of dimension to your eyes, not just a flat black eye. Still using the Naked Basics palette, I'm going into the deepest color here called Crave. It's kind of a blackish brown shade. I'm going to go ahead and apply this all over my eyelid. I do want this to be a pretty dramatic look, and just the initial black color that I laid down from the Laura Mercier Caviar Stick wasn't doing it for me, so I decided to deepen it up a little bit with using that color Crave. Again, this just really emphasizes the depth, adds a little bit of dimension to the eye, plus really amps up the dramatic look of it. Going into now the lightest shade in the palette, I'm going into the shade Venus. I'm going to be using this on my brow bone as a highlight. I swear that Venus has just a little, even if it's the tiniest little hint of shimmer to it. But you know, I really absolutely love this as a brow bone highlight. Okay guys, so this next step here is essential for really amping up this look, really giving it that like very wet, sexy effect to your eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and reapply the Caviar Stick to the center of my eyelid, and then I'm going to go in with this Berry M pigment. I actually got this in one of my box exchanges from the UK, and this is a loose pigment glitter. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on the center of the eyelid, again just creating that, like I mentioned, that wet kind of effect. And at first it looks a little like, what did I just do? Did I just ruin the entire look? But don't worry, just blend it in with your fingertips, blend it into the rest of the black area, and it will just transform the entire look. So going back into the shade Crave, I'm going to be using this little Real Techniques brush. This is what I use for all of my under eye work. And I'm just going to go ahead and line the lower line, or the lower lash line area, like so. I am going to be smoking this out, so you don't have to be incredibly precise with this. And to be completely honest, I am such garbage at doing my under eye area. Yeah. If I could do any looks that I don't have to be very precise and I could just smudge it out, that is the ideal way for me to go, because I am so not precise when it comes to lower, like my lower lash line area. Taking a little bit of that Caviar Stick formula, I'm just applying it onto that small brush. I'm going to go ahead and apply this onto my lower lash line as well. It's just adding a little bit more drama to it, deepening up that lower lash line. Again, I want that to really stand out, look very dramatic, but then I'm also going to be blending it into that Crave color as well. Going back into the shade Faint, again taking it up on the little brush, I am just going right underneath that black that I laid down, and I am smoking it out with that brown shade. This is just going to really help soften the look underneath. Also going to take my black pencil, this is in the shade 0, it's by Urban Decay, and I'm going to line my top lash line as well as my lower lash line, using that small brush again just to smudge it out, to really smoke it out on the top as well as the bottom. When I apply it to the bottom, I'm applying it to the lower waterline area. This just really helps to complete the look, really helps to, again, give it that smoky edge that I'm looking for, as well as just bring the entire look together as a whole. Didn't show it to you guys on camera, but I went ahead and applied falsies off camera. So right now I'm just finishing up the rest of my face. I am applying the Age Rewind Eraser by Maybelline underneath my eyes to hide my dark circles, as well as I'll be applying this to my forehead, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and to my chin, just to highlight the rest of the planes of my face. Also using the Anastasia kit in the shades Banana and Vanilla to set my under eye area, as well as I'll use that to set the rest of my face as well. But this is just kind of my favorite method, and I love using the Beauty Blender. It is definitely my favorite blending tool for underneath the eyes and any other areas where I use cream products. Contouring is essential for this look. You really want to draw your, the eye all around the face, but you really don't want to put like a very heavy cheek color, a very, very dramatic lip color. You really want to just emphasize the shadows and the depth that your face creates by contouring, by the depth of your eyes and how dramatic they are. So I really loved creating a nice strong contour, especially for my model and myself for this look. And going in with the bronzer shade Java, I just use this to soften up the contour. So I just put this right on top of the cheekbones where I already laid down the contour shade Fawn, but this just really helps to blend it out, really makes it look a lot softer. And here's a trick that I like to use in case I think that my contour has gone a little too far down. I take that banana shade and I just run it along the bottom of where I placed that contour, and it almost acts as an eraser to whatever I did before that I'm not a big fan of. And this just really helps to, again, carve out your cheekbones, really adds an emphasis onto the contour itself, but it also helps to correct any mistakes that you made. Diving into my NARS Guy Bourdain palette in the shade Deep Throat, I'm just going to go ahead and apply this onto the apples of my cheeks, running the color back towards my hairline. You guys know, if you've been watching my videos, this is my typical blush routine, so nothing new there. And as usual, I'm using my favorite face highlighter. This is the 3 Custom Color highlighter, and my obnoxious Morphe brush, my Morphe fan brush. I'm just going to go ahead and apply this to the tops of my cheekbones, as well as to, on the planes of my face, my forehead, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, as well as a little bit above my eyebrows as well. And then to set this look, I'm going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Dim Light and using my Real Techniques Duo Fiber Face Brush to apply. I just absolutely love the way that this look turned out. I think that the finish of this is amazing. I think that this really gives you a nice lit within kind of glow. Don't forget to set with your favorite makeup setting spray. Mine is the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. So for the model, I did something a little bit different on her lips. I did use this lip pencil. This is in the shade Staunchly Stylish by MAC. This is one of my favorite lip pencils of all time. But for myself, I did go a little bit of an extra step further. I did go ahead and apply the Bare Minerals Speak Your Mind lipstick over the lip pencil, and I really love the way it turned out. Unfortunately, I was looking back at my footage and either I forgot to film it or it got erased. So you guys don't see me applying that, but I can promise you it is one of the most beautiful lip combinations I think I've ever done in my entire life. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video today. I know this is not an everyday kind of look, and I do apologize for that, but I love the way this turned out on the model so much that I really just had to recreate it for you guys and show you guys step by step how I did this look. But if you guys would like to see more of an everyday neutral look on this channel, please give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please subscribe. And you can leave me a comment down below letting me know what you guys would like to see and what else you would like to see on this channel. I know I've been doing lots of tutorials and stuff lately. It's what I love to do, but if you guys would like to see anything else, please let me know down in the comments. If you guys would like to get a little bit more social with me, you can check me out on all of my social media channels. I will link all of them below, but you guys can follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. Those are the ones that I check the most, so I'd love to see you guys there as well. So I think I've kept you guys long enough today. Please stay tuned for a new video every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm trying to get back onto my regular schedule with that. So I will just end this video right here, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye, everybody.